So you guys really enjoyed that last video that I did on the channel here. So I'm going to do another one, and it's going to be, if not as enjoyable, even more enjoyable than the last one. Because I'm going to clarify a lot of information in this video for you guys. So stay connected and stay tuned. And cheers. You guys can also get these coffee mugs in the description box under the merch. These are sick. You're gonna want one. It's gonna remind you every single day what you have to do. Elevate. So, these narcs in a healthy, committed relationship, come on. You know why this is an issue? You know why this is a problem, right? You know why. Like, do you? Because I'll tell you why. It involves them. Oh my God, it involves them. There's people who are more concerned about how they deliver. I'm more concerned about how I'm treating others. I'm more concerned what I'm bringing to the table rather than what I'm extracting, what I'm getting. Do I get this? I'm more concerned what I bring to the table, what I can do for others. And guess what? If someone else is the same way towards you, that's going to be a healthy, thriving, happy relationship. You can't tell me any different. It is. Because if there's one giver, and there's one taker, that person that is giving is going to get burnt. And you're going to get burnt bad. You could be given a lot of financial. You could be given a lot of your emotional, a lot of your time, a lot of your energy, a lot of your emotion. You could be gifting them with validation, attention, and everything else and get robbed completely. We've all been robbed before. I got robbed more so not of financials in my life from these individuals. It's happened before, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. Some people get it bad to the point where they literally jump in front of a train and off themselves because they can't see their kids no more. They can't do anything about that. And these narcs don't care. They don't care at all. They don't care about how the life you now have to experience because of their wrongdoings. They don't care. And that's the difference. There's people that actually care about how they show up, how they deliver, how they do certain things for others. And there's people that don't give a shit, but they pretend to give a shit. They'll pretend to like you. They'll pretend to care about you. They'll pretend to treat you good sometimes. But they really don't. And they're really not there. Ever. They just make it seem that way. And that's why when you catch on to these individuals, you gotta slice and dice. Cut them off. Cut them off. They're more concerned of extracting value. And look at the world we're in today. What is going on? All these females, bro, you can't tell me any different. You can say this is bias or whatever you want to say. No guys are extracting, like, little to none want attention and oh my God, let me talk to a million people at once. Really, no guys want that at all. It's women that want that. It's women that feel the need to take today in this modern world. And you can't tell me any different. And if there is guys doing it, it's such a small amount. Most guys I know that are even studs just want what's right for their life, which means the right person doing the right things together and all that kind of good stuff. But these narcs, they don't, because they're more focused on extracting, taking. Make me feel good. Say this to me. Call me cute. Call me pretty. Do this for me. They don't care about giving. They only care about extracting. And that's why their egos are through the roof. Huge. They're not even there. You don't even feel their presence. When you talk to these people, you don't even feel them there. It's laughable. You can't help but to laugh at these people. If they were to walk through my door right now and come up to me, I would literally chuckle at these individuals because I can feel the nothing that is right there. They just look like a kid and a clown to me. They're not intimidating. They're not real. They don't bring anything. It's just funny. It's what is this? It's like a kid. He's right there. It's a kid. Because you can't take them serious. It literally makes you laugh, bro. You're dealing with a child. They bring nothing to the table as an adult. Like they're adults, right? Considered. But they don't bring anything to the table. Like nothing. If you want to be in a healthy, happy, thriving relationship, you have to bring something to the table. Like, you have to. There's duties that you have. There's not, is there? There's no duties you have. Oh, so you're a narc yourself. Because you have no duties, right? You just want to take. You just want to extract. And we're not saying necessarily, especially as women, we're not saying you have to bring even finances to the table, but you got to bring something. And if you're not bringing no finances, you better bring a whole other hell of a lot. You better be cooking and cleaning on display. And taking care. And all the other good stuff. That's what you should be doing. Examples. There's a lot of other stuff as well. You got to do something. Otherwise, you're a narc. There's just nothing there. Like there's no even purpose of you being around. You're just like an empty vessel of a human. You're like a human corpse. We don't even know what you are, who you are, what you're doing. What are you doing in my house? We don't know what you're doing. No one knows anything about yourself. Because you're not even a real human. This is why they struggle with relationships and keeping them and maintaining them. Because they can't show up and be consistent. They're always going to go somewhere else where they can extract more value. And look at the modern world, bro. Like I said, these females today, they want attention and validation from a million different people, but they don't want to commit to anything. They finally like the idea of commitment when they get old and it's too late. We don't even look at you or view you as the same. You've just been all over the place. We don't know what you've really done. And if you didn't sleep around with 100 different guys, we don't know that. It's a speculation, and that's not something that's even close to cute. Not even close and cute. So this is what it is. Like, the world used to not be this way. We used to get with the right partners young, early, do it the right way type shit. You don't want to miss out on that amazing opportunity that's right in front of you, which is that good person that you vibe with, you connect with. You don't want to miss out. You make the right decision right then and there, and it's like you live a life together. But now, all this supply, all these options, all these games, all these trials and tribulations, all this fuckery, it's only increased narcissism by a million %. It's pretty well turned the world into narcs. It's amazing. It's incredible. This is what we have to deal with. And I just have a hard time participating in it. I have a very hard time just not doing what's right 24/7. I have duties myself. I got jobs to do myself. I got things to do. I don't want to mess around with 100 different females, even though I could. I don't have time. Where's the time? Is someone going to buy me extra hours in the day to do that? And are you going to pay me for it? Why would I want to do that? I don't give a flying about that. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy my daily routine in life. So to have something else come in like the right female, for example, it'd just be an added bonus and probably something that eventually should be there. And they should be right. Why? Because I'm right. Because I'm on point is what I mean. And if it's not going to be that way, then we got this crazy society. And this is why these types of individuals cannot maintain relationships. They like the idea of lust and everything else and conversation and getting deep in a talk for weeks up to months sometimes, and things shut down. It's a dumbass society, bro. People are fucking brain dead. The wasted time. The damage. It's like people are just damaged and wasting time. That's all I see. And look at our youth. Look at our youth. The youth are just already damaged. They're not even an adult yet and they're already damaged. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be absolutely kidding me. Like, what is going on? They have lost their minds. It's incredible. It's incredible to make those life choices. It's incredible to not understand that living this type of a life is going to damage you. It's going to be very, very bad. They just don't feel like it's very bad in the moment. They don't see what's coming. No, almost no one can see what's coming. They don't think. They don't think about consequences of what's actually going to happen and what their reality is going to be like one day. Because of all what they're doing right now, which is nothing of any good. That's why it's incredible to me. People don't think logically. They don't even think about their life. It's just like, live the day. Live the day. I feel how I feel. I could never think about the future and how things are going to be, and it's going to damage myself and my life even further. And they don't say that, but that's what the fuck they're doing all the time. Wake up. But no, they won't. Because they don't care. Like, bro, if they could actually see for sure what their life would be like and how it's going to unfold, I guarantee you right now they'd be acting different. I guarantee you that right now. They would. They wouldn't be doing all the shit that they're doing. I'll tell you that right now for free. They wouldn't. They'd smarten up a little bit. But here's the thing. They won't smarten up. And that's why they're going to get themselves to the point where it is too late. They're past the point of no return. What could have been will no longer ever be. Everyone's life is over. Like majority of people on earth. We just got to hope and pray to Jesus Christ, praying in our rooms with a cross, that things are going to pan out right. We can make pan things out right in our own lives, but it takes two to tango. It's going to take somebody else. And it's going to take our own friends to having good, to maintain good friendship, for them to upkeep as well. For them to put in work as well and want to be committed and want to be good people. That's what it's going to take. Because when people give up on themselves, what can you do? You can't, they're gone. The friends you thought you had are gone. I've had many friends in the past, bro, and it's like they're already dead. People choose that life. You can choose to thrive. You can choose to elevate and thrive, or you can choose to just die. I like to feel powerful. I like to feel energetic. I like to feel good mentally, physically, spiritually. I like to feel good. Life is too short to not feel good. We're all gonna get old one day, sure. Why not live to your fullest potential for as long as you possibly can and feel good for as long as you possibly can? Because there's gonna come a day where you get so old, you're gonna have more of an excuse to sit around and lay around more and possibly even be in a wheelchair at one point if you get your legs blown off or some shit or whatever might happen. You can't walk, you're with a cane or whatever's going on. You'll have more of an excuse to sit around, smoke a bit of weed and do some shit like that. But when you're young, why? Experience it maybe when you're young, but why continue that degenerate life when you have such capabilities as a human? And that is what you choose. These modern day women have such capabilities of being such a great woman, having the best, brightest, beautifulest families on the face of planet Earth, but they choose degeneracy. They choose slothness. Now, I'm not saying guys in modern society don't do that either, but it's bad for the women, bruh. And it's also bad because they can hide behind makeup and everything else, and deep inside, bruh, she ain't it. How many times you got to talk to one to figure that out? 1 million. I've come across about 1 million by now. Just ain't it. 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 I would never do that. I would never commit to that. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, is this even... Not even close. Like, you're not even close. Like, you're literally past the point of no return. Like, you're not even close. It's pretty much that bad. And it comes down to greediness. It comes down to no accountability. It comes down to no self-awareness. How can you deal with a greedy, unself-aware, crazy human being who cannot even control their own ways of thinking? It's beyond me. And you can't even convince them of anything. That's good. Because they don't listen. How can you deal with anyone that's like, you can talk to someone, but they're not listening. You can absolutely talk to somebody without them even listening. I'm talking to you right now, but are you listening? Are you? You can talk to someone and their response is just something weird because they didn't listen. They saw what you said, but they're not listening. They saw what you said, they're going to send something back, and it's just like random. They didn't answer your question. They didn't do any of that. It's just something stupid. To the point where you have nothing to say now because it's like, it's just stupid. How can you even keep conversation? You can't. This is a lot of what goes on in modern society, folks. It is bad. It is absolutely this bad. Like, it's not good. People's heads are in the clouds. I was gonna say in the gutters. They're in the clouds, bro. Even some guys are as well. I know some guys that's, let's say, in between the ages of like 19 to 23, 24. The way they grew up, the way women mess with them, the way they mess with women, the way things went. Their egos are so inflated, it's not even funny. Everyone thinks they're top shit when they're literally nothing. You haven't done anything to earn that. When a guy like me walks in the room, they all put their heads down and they hate and everything else. Because they can feel the self-made walking in, the guy who actually did the work, the guy who actually became him. And not just me, others as well. Some of you know what I'm talking about. You've actually done work. You've actually done the work. When you walk in, people feel a little bit mad because they know that you're the real deal. They know that you're far above what they've done. The only thing that matters in life is your actions. That's what's going to make you above. That's what's going to put you above, is your actions. We're not just on a different level than some people just because it's us. That don't exist. Your actions will put you above people. Like, however you want to say this. I don't want to hear the bullshit of, oh, he just thinks he's so good and all this, bro. It's your actions. So many people could be so much better if their actions had just changed. Not one of you, nobody could sit here in front of me and convince me otherwise. And you know yourself it would be bullshit. We become who we are through our actions. So when your actions are top tier, and everyone else wanted to mess around with their time and do this and do that, willy-nilly, silly hillbillies, when you walk in, bro, it's for real. When you walk in, it's a burst of energy that is real. Wow. People's eyes light up. Because you walked in. Oh, he's here. And not literally that bad, but you get the point. People feel your energy, bro. People feel you walking through the damn doors. Whenever people see you in plain sight, it's like, holy shit. A fucking whirlwind just came by. Because you have real energy within you because you have created it and through your actions. And with them, they just want to think things in their fictional mind. Oh, I'm popular. I'm popular because this girl talks to me and I can talk to some of these girls. They don't like me and they're not my girlfriend, but hey, I'm popular, bro. You fucking dork. You're not popular at all. They don't care about you. You're going to find out that you're literally nothing. And I don't even say that to be disrespectful. I say that because I'm being fucking honest. You're the same idiot that's going to get older and nothing is ever going to happen until you wake the fuck up. You got to wake up and understand how the world actually is and how things go around. The only thing that's going to make you valuable as a man is literally facing reality in the face of it all. Going through it like a man. Feeling not the greatest, but you can work your ass off, bro. You just don't stop. You just don't give up. You don't take no for an answer. You know what you can do. You don't care about the weak actions of society. You don't involve yourself in it. You take the path less traveled. You go the different way. You go the different route. You don't do the things people do. You don't engage in the things people engage in. You're different. This is what makes you different. This is what sets you apart. And this is also what's going to set you apart from narcs, and you're never going to want to deal with them ever. And you can spot them like nothing. You know there's nothing there. You know it. You start talking to that girl or something like that, bro, and things are going a certain way, you just know nothing's there. Nothing about this is real. Nothing about this. You can see potential in people, bro. There's some narcs out there. You can see potential in them, but they're never going to reach it. Like even girls I dated in the past, bro, there was hella potential there, and it's like, at once upon a time, I used to think they were going to be everything I thought they could have been, which is so stupid in a premature mind to actually think that. That's not how the world works. That's not how things are. But anyways, this is my breakdown on why narcs cannot handle or participate or stay in committed relationships because they're not committed people. It's point blank period. They are not committed people. They want to sell you a false dream and belief that they are sometimes for a week, for a month, for maybe a few months, maybe up to even half a year to a year. But guess what? They're always going to back out. Something stupid's going to end it because that was what was going to happen the whole time because they're not real. So as soon as you sense you're talking to one of these individuals, your best bet is to wish them well, nothing but the best, and carry on out of there with your stick and the bag on the stick and just carry on with your life. That's it.